Hi, my name is Doc Palmere, and I'm the founder and program director, CEO of Space Voyage. And this video is short, going to show you how to associate a Google email or associated email account with your Google login. It's very simple. You can use Google's own Gmail, which is free and can be useful. If you use a Google Gmail account, make sure that you send yourself on some other email client like Outlook or Yahoo the actual login details, name@gmail.com, as well as your complex password. Personally, I would rather use my own email, and I'll show you how to do either. So it's pretty simple. The only trick is with doing this is you must have a smartphone that you have control of, because you're going to need to verify your account with a text message. It's going to send you a 6-digit message. So we're going to do it right now. Okay, so what I did is I went to google.com and I typed in Space Voyage. So if I were to go to Google and then I were to search on Google for Space Voyage, then if I were to try to do a review, come down and try to do a review, click on reviews, write a review, it's going to ask me to log in. Okay, so I can use an account that I already have, or I can use another account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an account for myself, and what I'm going to do is put in my name. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in Space, first name Space, last name Voyager 03. Okay, because that's the email I'm going to use. So then I'm going to click on next. You can put your own name there. And then it's going to ask me when I'm born. So I'm going to put that in right now. And put that in. And then my gender. And then click on next. And now it's going to say, what do you want to use for a Gmail account? And it's going to offer things like Space Voyager 55 at gmail.com, Voyager Space 48, or create your own. Well, I don't want to do any of that. I could, but if I decide to use this, then I have to remember this and the complex password that I'm going to create, which is fine, but I'm not. I'm going to click here, use an existing account, and I'm going to use Voyager 03, Voyager 03 at spacevoyage.com. And this is important that this is all spelled properly, because if there's any mistake here, you won't be able to get the email, because it's going to send us something. It's Voyager 03 at spacevoyage.com. They are going to send me, Google's going to send me a verification email. So I have to make sure that you put in the right thing here. Okay? Click next. It says, enter the verification code sent to Voyager 03 at Space Voyage. Okay, let me go get that. It only took about a minute for it to send it to me, and it went to my Yahoo account, and Voyager 03 is forwarded to my Yahoo account, and basically it says, Voyager says verify this email is yours, and this is what it wants. So I'll just highlight it, Control-C, and then I'll get this out of the way, and then I'll put the code here, Control-V, or I can type it in. Then I'll click next. Now it says, what's your password? Okay. Now this is where it's tricky, because it's a new password. So you have to remember what this is. So what I typically do is I'll typically open I'll compose an email here and type it in there, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to come here and I'm actually going to bring this over here. I'm going to click on compose, and I'm just going to put here Google. So now this is for me to remember. Let me move this to another screen. And I'm going to put my password in here. I'm going to type it. Something that is unique. And I'm going to copy that. And now I'm going to put that password here. And I'm going to put it here. And they have to be the same, or it will tell you they're not the same. So, and you can click show password if you want. Okay, so when I click next, Okay, and it's telling me to save that. Yes, I want to save that. And now it wants a phone number. So here I have a cell phone for my hosting company. I own a GoDaddy hosting company called Partner Web Hosting. So I'm going to use that cell phone, 303-549-8252. Okay, so make sure that's correct. Yep, it is. See, it says this phone number has been used too many times. I can't use this phone number. So let me use my other phone number. 513. This is my business phone number. Next. Okay, so now what's happened is it's going to send my cell phone, the one 303-513-7047. That's a Space Voyage phone number. It's going to send it to my cell phone, and it did. It's 372-216. 372-216. Sometimes somebody might, on Craigslist especially, if you're trying to sell something, they'll tell you that they're sending you a 6-digit code. They're actually stealing your cell phone to use for a Gmail account, so never do that. This number here can only be used once, so it doesn't matter. So now I'm going to click Next. Now it says add a phone number. The phone number is this one here. So that's fine. We're going to click Next. And then, well, here I'm just going to skip this. I don't care about this. And now it says review your account information. Space Voyager 03, Voyager 03 at spacevoyage.com. My phone number, and that's correct. And now it's giving us the privacy and terms. Now, you can copy this into a Word document, or you can just read it. It's not too much, but Google's telling you that we have data that we process a certain way, what we do with it, how we do it, everything like that. Simply put, you can agree to this, but yes, you agree. You have to agree to it. You have to agree to it in order to move forward. You cannot not agree with it. You have to. But now the point is that if we sign out up here in the upper right hand corner, if we sign out, then we're no longer attached to Google. A lot of people will leave themselves signed in. So if I give a 5-star review and say, I have built this camp for 30 plus years. It is the best. I'm going to put here the summer is my favorite time of year. I live for helping kids at Space Voyage. That is my grand mission, is to help kids realize what they're supposed to be when they grow up. If I wanted to, I could add photos. And if you had a photo that you took at camp, it's great because it has a geolocator in it and it gives you more authority. So now I'm just going to post this. Thanks for the review. Now, it's a little disingenuous, I must admit, that I own the camp and then I just did a review. Well, I am a person. I'm allowed to give reviews, but I only did it because I have to, do it. Now, Google may or may not allow that review. They may say, we know that was you, Doc, and we're not allowing that review. Sometimes Google will see that what somebody's doing is fake or false and suspicious, and then they will really make it difficult to make reviews. And now if we go to reviews, it says 36 reviews. And here it is here. This is the one I just wrote. I have built this camp for 30 plus years. The summer is my favorite time of year. I live for helping kids at Space Voyage. And I do. My grand mission is to help every child to realize what their mission is, what they're supposed to be doing as they grow up. If they know what they're going to do, they can focus on it and they can do well without being prompted or forced to do well at school. If you know you're going to be a surgeon when you're 10 years old, you can get on with it and you can be to become a surgeon. We've helped many kids do this. We've helped many kids get into the Air Force Academy, become doctors, become attorneys. We haven't had a kid go to space yet, so we're going to work on that. So you can see here now we can go to newest. And you can see Space Voyage. It says 36 because it hasn't been reviewed yet. As soon as it's reviewed, it will go to 37 if they accept my review. And sometimes they do moderate. Sometimes they'll reject a review if they think it's less than real. You know, it happens. You should be honest and help us. We need 5-star reviews. So my thing is to let you know that's how you do it. And of course, when you look in the upper right hand corner over here, you can see that I'm logged in. So I can right click on this and I can log out. If I just left click on this, I can sign out here, sign out. And now I'm no longer logged in here. What I just created for Google, I now have an email associated with Google, which will also allow me to create a YouTube channel. So if I want to put up videos of my family or anything like that, I can, because you can use that email that's associated with Google. It's also okay to create a Gmail account. You can also have more than one Google account associated with your phone, but not too many. I don't know what the limit is, but so I hope this helps. It's important to give Space Voyage a 5-star review because the staff needs to know they did a great job. Our flight director, Sarah, who is an I3, next summer she'll be an I4. Next summer she'll be a space commissioner. We're growing more staff. We had 2 apprentices become certified instructors this summer. We had, I think, 4 cadets finish level 3, and now they're in level 4. We had 2 cadets finish level 4. Now they're apprentices, and so we are growing our staff. These are wonderful role model children. These are children who are committed, smart, and fantastic role models for other kids. They're all different. They all have different personalities. They're all quirky like me, which is good. High performers are always eccentric. So it's important that we accept that and we help everybody be all they can be. If there's something I can do to help you further, if you need me to walk you through something with Google, let me know because it's really important. My goal before the end of September is to have 50 reviews. If you haven't done a review, or if someone in your family has been in the Space Voyage Pavilion this summer, tell them to go give us a review. It helps us. And then if there's other organizations, businesses, and so forth that you frequent that you really love, you should give them a Google review. It really helps their business. Google says that they want 1 review a week, minimally. That's what they want. Of course, you know, if you search on tires, and you find 3 different organizations, one of them has 2 reviews with a rating of 3.5, and one of them has 250 reviews with a rating of 4.8. You know, when you read those reviews, you know you probably can trust them. And that's what we need. We need parents to trust us because we are trustworthy and we are a great camp. When we've worked since 1987, when I created the camp working with gifted kids in Houston, we've worked since 86, 87 to build trust for people to see us as an authority in working with kids, creating accelerated programs, helping kids become high performers, because that's what we need to be, is high performing people in order to be happy and make the money that we need to make to live. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you at camp again. And if you need help, reach out to me. Bye-bye then.